I stand at the edge of my own mind, teetering between memory and possibility, reflecting on all that I've left behind. Choices that once felt so certain now unravel into threads that slip silently through my fingers. In quiet moments of introspection, when the noise of the world fades and only my own heartbeat remains, I cannot help but wonder, will it ever be enough? Will the shadows of my past mistakes ever cease to haunt me, or will they linger forever in the recesses of my conscience, whispering reminders of the harm I once caused? The echoes of my ego still ring loudly in those moments, resonating like a bell that refuses to be silenced. They replay every angry word, every impulsive reaction, every time I pushed you away when all you wanted was closeness. They remind me of the careless wounds I inflicted, wounds I now know cut deeper than I could have imagined. For a long time, pride stood like a veil before my eyes, convincing me I was strong when in truth I was blinded. It took time, painful, humbling time, for me to begin to see the truth. And now I do. Now I recognize the danger that lived inside that reckless pride, the arrogance that kept me from admitting fault, the fear disguised as defiance. What I want, more than anything, is to give you the justice you deserve. I want to grow into the person I was always meant to be, not just a fighter who lashes out in anger, but someone who understands the balance of power and humility. Someone who knows how to carry both the sword and the scales with grace. This is no small task, it requires shedding years of stubbornness, ego, and denial, but I stand here ready to take that responsibility. Ready to take accountability for the wrongs I've done. Ready to make amends, not through empty words but through consistent action. And in this process of awakening, I see you patient, kind, steady. You had every reason to walk away from me, every justification to turn your back and save yourself from the turmoil I created. Yet you stayed. You looked past my flaws, not because they weren't visible, but because your wisdom has always been sharper than my defenses. You saw the truth beneath my distance, understood the darkness I was trying so desperately to outrun. You knew me in ways even I refused to know myself. And that knowledge, that deep intuitive understanding, often frightens me because it leaves me exposed. Even when you forgive me, even when your compassion meets me where I am, I cannot escape the guilt that clings to the corners of my soul. I know you understand me on a level few could. You read me with an ease that sometimes feels supernatural. Yet there are still parts of me that even you cannot fully fathom. My immaturity, my restless spirit, my inability to sit with myself without wanting to escape, it confuses even me. I am sorry for the games I've played, the walls I've built, the ways I let fear control my actions. At the core of so many mistakes was terror, the terror of losing you. I convinced myself that one wrong step would send you beyond my reach forever, and in that desperation, I created the very outcomes I feared. But something inside me is shifting. It is subtle, yet undeniable. My confidence is growing, not as an illusion of pride but as a deeper trust in who I am becoming. With every discovery about myself, every painful but necessary revelation, you are always in my thoughts. You are the reason I look deeper, the reason I turn inward instead of outward, the reason I have the courage to confront my own reflection. Because you showed me, before I could even see it myself, that there is still something pure within me. Something untouched, uncorrupted, alive. For years I thought that part of me had been destroyed, buried under anger and regret. But you saw it. You believed in it. You believed in me. You never mistook my stubbornness for weakness. Instead, you saw it as strength, as fuel that, when properly directed, could become unstoppable. You looked at my chaos, not as something dangerous or irredeemable, but as raw passion waiting to be shaped into purpose. That perspective changed everything. In your light, I began to recognize that the traits I once despised in myself were not curses, but fragments of potential waiting to be harnessed. Your light is warm and healing, creating a space where I can finally breathe, finally exist without the need to fight or prove myself. That light pulls me closer each day, and I cannot help but want more of it, more of you. I have been working tirelessly to break free from the chains that have bound me for so long, the addictions, the patterns, the lies I told myself to survive. With every layer I shed, I find myself drawn closer to you, as though the release of one burden reveals a clearer path to your presence. I admit it freely, I am addicted to your wisdom, to the quiet strength you carry so effortlessly. That strength is not loud or boastful, but steady, grounding, and profoundly real. It is the kind of strength I aspire to embody, the kind that transforms lives without demanding recognition. I am beginning to understand that even the darkest chapters of my journey had their purpose. The suffering, the mistakes, the countless missteps, they were not wasted. They brought me here, to this moment of clarity. Perhaps we needed to endure it all, not to glorify the pain but to recognize the value of what we now hold. Standing on the edge of something new, I can feel the possibility of balance and harmony waiting just ahead. For the first time, I am not running from it. I do not fear what lies before me because I know I am not alone. You have stood by me when I was unworthy, believed in me when I doubted myself, and for that I am forever thankful. I see now that love is not defined by the easy moments, nor by fleeting joys that require no effort. Love is proven in the storms, in the trials that test us, in the willingness to return even after the wounds. It is in the choice to grow stronger together, to transform adversity into resilience. As I continue to evolve, peeling away the layers of who I was, I realize that every step, no matter how painful, leads me closer to you. To the love we are meant to share, not as an escape from the world but as a deeper embrace of it. I am ready. Ready to embrace everything, the light and the shadows, the triumphs and the scars. Ready to step into the future with you by my side. Not as the person I once was, weighed down by pride and fear, but as the person I am becoming, the one you always believed I could be. Every single day, I find myself falling more deeply in love with you, captivated by the incredible person you are and the boundless depth of your soul. Even if I don't always say it as often as I should, please know that my heart carries the truth of it every moment. You have brought a profound sense of purpose and direction into my life in ways I never imagined possible. You are my compass, guiding me through both the joys and challenges of life, and I cannot picture navigating this journey without you by my side. Loving you is not just a choice or a fleeting feeling, it is the greatest gift I have ever received, one that continues to unfold beautifully with each moment we share together. I am in awe of your beauty, your wisdom, and your kindness, and I am forever humbled that someone as extraordinary as you could love someone like me. When we are together, it feels as though time itself pauses, and the entire world dissolves, leaving only the two of us suspended in a perfect bubble of existence. In those moments, everything else becomes unimportant, because you are my whole world. I often find myself at a loss for words, struggling to articulate the depth of what I feel, because words will never be enough to capture the enormity of my love for you. You are not just incredible, you are the most extraordinary person I have ever known, someone who has transformed my life in ways I never thought possible. Thank you for every moment when you've made me feel not only loved but cherished, truly seen and understood in ways that touch far beyond the physical. Your love has reached into the very core of who I am, resonating within every part of my being, heart, body, and soul. Our connection is something that goes beyond explanation. It is magnetic, irresistible, and undeniable. From the very first moment our eyes met, I knew there was something profoundly special between us. It felt as though an invisible thread, woven by fate itself, had intricately tied our lives together, pulling us closer with a force that neither of us could resist. Since then, you have brought an incredible beauty into my life, revealing to me the true essence of love through every gesture, every word, and every quiet moment we've shared. In you, I have found not only the love of my life but also my truest companion, the one who understands me in ways no one else ever has. Your unwavering support, your deep understanding, and the way you uplift me and wrap me in your love, these are gifts beyond measure. They are treasures I hold close to my heart, things I could never fully express in words no matter how hard I tried. When you are by my side, I feel invincible, as though I am the strongest and happiest man alive. Your love is a radiant light that shines in my heart, guiding me through the darkest times and comforting me when I feel broken or afraid. It is a love that has completely transformed my life, filling it with joy, peace, and a profound sense of belonging that I never knew I needed. Before you came into my life, I had only a vague idea of what love could be. I thought I understood it, but I truly didn't, not until you showed me. Now, I cannot imagine a life without you, without the warmth and completeness you bring into every day. You are my home, my heart, and my forever. I want nothing more than to spend the rest of my days loving you with everything I am, giving you the same joy, peace, and belonging you have given me. Your love found me in a time of emptiness and filled my soul with an abundance of happiness I had never known before. You are the most extraordinary person I have ever encountered, someone who radiates kindness, strength, and beauty in a way that feels almost otherworldly. Your essence shines through in everything you do, from the way you treat others with genuine respect and compassion to your relentless pursuit of your dreams with courage and determination. Through you, I have discovered the profound beauty of vulnerability, the incredible strength that comes from trusting another person completely, and the transformative power of a deep and authentic connection. You have opened my eyes to the richness of true companionship, showing me how deeply rewarding it is to share my life with someone as remarkable as you. Your presence has illuminated my world in ways I never thought possible. Each day, I am reminded of how blessed I am to have you. From the very first day we met, your sweet and gentle heart captured me completely. Your genuine warmth, your tenderness, and your compassion brought a light into my life that makes every day brighter and more meaningful. I knew from that very first moment that you were someone truly special. And as our journey together has unfolded, my admiration and love for you have only grown stronger, deeper, and more enduring. You have transformed my life, filling it with a profound joy that I carry with me every moment. What we share is not ordinary, it is something eternal, extraordinary, and unlike anything I ever believed could exist. Your love has taught me what it means to be fully alive, to be fully connected, and to be unconditionally loved. For that, and for you, I will be forever grateful. You are my love, my companion, my light, and my forever, and I will spend the rest of my life cherishing you, honoring you, and loving you with all that I am.